So I've been looking at the side effects of the Kool-Aid, and two of the ingredients that it has. It has the cobra venom and also the Creot viper venom, and yeah, and these two cobras, one is a cobra and the other one is a Creot from China or India, and the other one is from Egypt, but they come from the same family. And it's kind of interesting that you find that in on the caduceus. But let's take a look at that. And this venom targets the addiction part of the brain receptors. And this is what the Creot looks like from India and China or Taiwan. That's what it looks like. And the other one, yeah, this is the Creot. And the cobra toxin, it paralyzes the muscles in the lungs. It paralyzes the respiratory system, and so does the Crete snake. Let's see, powerful neurotoxins. There's no pain involved. If it bites you, you never know it, and it progressively paralyzes severe abdominal cramps, respiratory failure, facial muscle gets tight, respiratory paralysis. Mortality is 70 to 80%. So it's highly venomous. They're both highly venomous. And this is what an outline of the temple would look like right there. And this is without the snakes, but let's look at the one with the snakes. There it is, right there. And then look what they have. The Savior within you, occulted anatomy. But this is what they want inside of you. So the cobra and the Creot, which affects your brain, and the brain, which is highly addictive.
It's very clear from this one study that snakes are the origin of SARS.
Wait a minute, doesn't this mean that the gain of function research could have maybe taken something from snakes and then augmented it?
Oh, yes.
Is that where this is going?
Yep. That's exactly where it's going.
Wow.
Which is not what anyone has been told.
Right.
There isn't an aspect of COVID-19, its symptoms as a disease or an infection, none of the symptoms or side effects of remdesivir, none of the side effects or adverse events, serious or minor, from the mRNA vaccines that cannot be linked to snake venom poisoning.
Whoa.
All of it is related. And
if you look at the neurological symptoms, the blood clotting, oh my gosh, blood clotting, that's how snake venom destroys tissue. It clots the blood.
Exactly right.
And snake venom is a protein. It's a very long, large protein, and that's what causes the tissue necrosis, right? You get bit by a rattlesnake, yes. It's tissue necrosis, and that's what's happening to people who are getting the Dr. Ardis, okay, now you got my brain running, because this means that are injecting people with instructions to manufacture snake venom in their own cells. So their bodies are snake venom factories.
That's exactly what's going on.
Right. Let me just introduce that. Is from the Hubrecht Institute. This was found online, where they're showing you venom-producing snake organoids developed in the lab. Okay, and then to the left is Dr. Botha's microscopy photograph, right? I mean, call me crazy, right,
no,
Dr. Ardis?
When she showed me that image on the left, I looked at it and I got into the camera and I was like, oh my God, that looks like an organoid. And I looked at her and I said, I didn't even think it could be possibly that evil. Are